ну що там, стрім бачу запустився, перевіряємо, чи все працює. Ні, YouTube каже, що не запустився ще. Ну ще раз. Давай обновимо страницю. Сторінку. Ну, да, вже показує. Так, дивимося. Да, все працює хорошо. Звук є. Будемо починати. Ну що, давайте починати вже. Так. Так, все готово. Так, ну що ж, hello everyone, всім привіт, здрасте, guten Tag, охайо, чао. Продовжуємо грати в Genshin Impact на PlayStation 4. Сьогодні ми будемо грати івент крупний під назвою Торжество разума. Досталось вже, почти що 4,5 дня, так що треба спіти пройти. Це крупне собиття, не знаю скільки буде, 2-3 стріма. Сьогодні тільки це зараз перша часть буде, сюжетна часть буде. О, тобто, скільки спінемо, скільки пройдемо. Ні, ну якщо пройдемо все за 3 часа, я не знаю, що ми за 3 часа пройдемо, я в це не вірю. Але якщо вдруг, то я знаю, але обично крупні стріма це 2, максимум 3. 2-3 стріма, як коли. Так що таке, ну де можу сказати, що максимум 3 часа стрім йде, якщо то. Так що, от такі у нас діла. Ще скажу, отдельно, можно сказать, я выражаю большую благодарность тем, кто поставит лайки этому видео, для того, чтобы оно отображалось в рекомендациях и в поиске. Так, ну що, начнемо. Я вже портувався в суміру, щоб не шукати. Я тільки не знаю, де воно починається. Я лише все нажимаю. І тут, і там. Відкриття фестивалю. Дивіться, як гори примітивні. PlayStation 1 ще. Так, наверх показує. Ну що наверх? Можливо сюди, давай. Ну там точка телепортації біля академії, може там до академії треба бігти. Так, ну в академії всередину виходить. Так, нас он жде хтось вже.
A moment, if you would. Are you two the famous traveler and Paimon by any chance?
We sure are, and who are you?
My name is Wikas, a member of the Academia Extravaganza Planning Committee. Have you two heard of this festival?
Тільки що узнали.
Yep, and that's exactly why we're here.
Is that so? Looks like our advertising is working. Since you're both interested, would you mind if I gave you a brief explanation of the event?
Я буду неблагодарен.
So, the Academia Extravaganza is a grand event run by the Academia with a long and storied history. To be precise, it can be divided into the Wisdom Gala and the Inter-Darshan Championship. The gala is held annually. During this time, all 6 Darshans will set up booths throughout the city and host guests to showcase the most fascinating aspects of their school, and thus increase their influence. On the other hand, the championship is held once every 4 years. Each Darshan will send a representative to vie for the position of Grand Champion.
Раз в 4 года, ну це ж те, що вже другий раз, якщо Genshin проживе більше, ніж 5 років, то да, буде ще один турнір, якщо раз в 4 года. А якщо 2-3 года ще буде Genshin, то на другий турнір ми вже не попадемо в суміру. Бо ж написано раз в 4 года.
This year, the gala is being held alongside the championship, so the mood in the city is, as they say, at an unprecedented fever pitch.
Got it! Cool! Thanks a bunch for the detailed explanation!
You're most welcome. Answering questions regarding the Academia extravaganza is my job. And I actually do have something I would like to ask the two of you.
Є якісь проблеми?
Huh? Need our help with something?
Well, let me begin by saying that this year's Academia extravaganza is of utmost importance to us.
Да, бо ваша академія, ваші учені провинилися. Хотіли захватити людей, щось там. Свої експерименти проводили, там тайне убіжище в пустині було.
Lesser Lord Kusanali and the sages came up with a plan for the Academia to recruit talented people from the desert starting next year. As such, we've invited a great number of desert dwellers to take part in this festival, so they can hopefully experience the Academia's atmosphere ahead of time. I've heard that the two of you are famous across both the rainforest and desert. With your participation, especially in the Inter-Darshan Championship, more people will definitely come to appreciate the festival.
Ну, мы низко академии. Ты ведь сказал, что в турнире участвуют только представители Даршану, то есть академии.
Exactly! Or do you mean you want us to join a Darshan? But then we would have to deal with exams and essays and stuff like that.
No need to worry. The championship participants have already been selected. I mean to invite the two of you as guest commentators. Your job will be to observe and record every part of the competition.
Типа, ми должны... Типа, обозрівателем будемо і будемо слідкувати за ходом розвиття всіх поєдинків і все записувати, виходить. Тобто, ми обозрівателем будемо. За всім, як то кажучи, слідкувати, все записувати, кругом бути, ну, дивіться, щоб було все окей. Так, дивіться на нашу путешественницю, нема ні зліва, ні справа. Над вухом того Акаші устройства. Бо кое-що ми інтересне побачимо. І хто не забувся, вся система Акаші в Академії відключена. Ну, можливо, розробники поправили цей баг, але я надію, що не поправили. Скоро це побачимо. І в нього, бачите, немає теж устройства Акаші.
Aside from that, we'll also prepare some compensation for your efforts. We won't have you working for free.
Типа, ну, наблюдати, получается, слідкувати.
That kind of sounds like a sweet deal. What do you think?
Что думаешь, кто участвует в турнире? Будут ли на турнире другие обозреватели? На Паймон тоже дивимося, бачите, в неї теж немає устройства Акаші. И другие обозреватели.
Yes, two others in fact. Their responsibilities will be somewhat different from yours. One of our organizers will explain the details to you later at the main venue. So, how about it? Would you like to take this commission?
Другого варіанту немає, типа ми зайняті. Придеться нам попробувати.
Wow, having fun while getting paid? This sounds awesome!
The main event venue is at the outskirts of the Citadel of Regzar, and the organizer you're looking for is Karina. Tell her the situation and she'll get you set up.
Зовут Карина.
The championship is going to begin soon. I wish you a good experience serving as commentators. If you have any doubts, come find me anytime.
Alrighty, off we go!
Ну да, йдемо в путь. И тут, и там торжество разума. Первая глава. Ну, явно тут 3 або 5 глав. Ну, від 3 до 5 глав, наверное. Так, ну що, пішли. Літім. 60 метрів до... о, диви, тут появилася якась ця... Ой, боже мій, як це називається? Це площадка, як вона, забудь називається? Платформа, да, платформа. Платформа для праздників.
Welcome, one and all, to the Academia Extravaganza.
Це Каріна, да? Каріна? Щось я перепутав, а я думав, що буде Катерина. Ну, це Катерина, що в гільдії Искатель приключень, я думав, що її, мабуть, пригласять. Катерина. А це Каріна. Каріна. Ладно, читаємо. До ми вже прийшли, ззаді стоїмо. Тут у нас 3, 6, 7 зрителів і ми.
Now then, allow me to reveal the prizes for this iteration of the Inter-Darshan Championship. Fabulous monetary rewards, research funds, a limited edition Genius Invocation TCG card, and the right to wear the Diadem of Knowledge. I believe that I need not elaborate as to how this is a symbol of great honor.
Вони навіть в цей івент впіхнули у цей нову ігру, яка, виходить, ігра в ігрі. Ну, маю в виду, карточна ігра в ігрі Genshin Impact засунули. Нафіга сюди карточну ігру пхали? Я не розумію. Ну, тут ця карточна ігра називається Священний призив сімерих. Мені названня не подобається, як вони придумали реально. Якось по карточному можна було придумати названня. Мені на ту карту насрати якось. Ну, само собою, може, її нам дадуть примусово. Ну, ладно, читаємо далі.
She should be Karina, right? Looks like she's in the middle of something. Let's wait till she's less busy, then go introduce ourselves.
Ну, само собою, Пайман.
The Diadem of Knowledge. What a perfect work of art.
Every time I see it, I feel like I'm losing myself in its beauty. The one who proves fit to wear it must be a rare genius indeed.
I believe that most of you have already seen the Diadem of Knowledge or have heard tales about it.
Щось вона дуже похожа на Катерину. Якщо це не Катерина, тільки просто назвали Каріна.
Years ago, a researcher named Sachin bought it for a large sum of mora before donating it to the Academia. The generous championship prizes are also sourced from his sponsorship. Before we begin, allow me to express our gratitude to this researcher, who cannot be with us right now.
Кізілюки. Призрак. Прикиньте, у нас тут присутствують ще призраки на цьому фестивалі.
Things can only go from bad to worse.
Да, що за место?
Human nature begets conflict, and conflict begets ruin. From the beginning, the seeds of wickedness have been.
Хоча проблеми вже почались в самому началі. Обично пізніше.
Hey, stop spacing out!
Що з тобою, в облаках літаєш? Паймон, ти не досказала всі слова.
Paimon called out to you, but you didn't respond. You okay? Did you stay up late without telling Paimon?
Я просто задумалась.
All right. I'm sure we're all more than ready for the championship to begin. Now then, let's invite our 6 Darshan representatives to the stage. Our contestants are...
Ну, типа, учасників, да? Ти будеш представляти, я так надіюсь.
Representing Amorta, Tainari!
Тінарі.
Representing Spontamod, Sino!
Да, Сайно. Смотри.
Representing Ratawahist, Layla!
Лайла. Я думав, одні п'ятерки будуть, а тут, получится, і четверки будуть теж. О, яка мілашка. Фарузан. Ну та ти що, представили така, типа, вона мілашечка. Офігеть. Ну якраз ми побачимо характер Фарузан, ну, побачимо, що це за персонаж, що вона себе представляє, бо Лайлу ми вже по сюжеті бачили, знаємо, як неї характер, знаємо, що за персонаж. А от про Фарузан нуль інформації. От тепер ми побачимо, хто це і що вона себе представляє. Фарузан.
Representing Ksharawar, Kaveh.
Тобто розробники вирішили прямо зразу двох представити персонажів, ну, тобто розкрити їх. Хоча Кавеха трохи розкрили в сюжеті Аль-Хатама. А Фарузан ніде ще нема. Ну, стрічі не читаю. А Кавеха, тобто Аль-Хатама він участвував там, ще й в кінці багато. І ще тут його вирішили запіхнути і ще тут показати. А Фарузан тільки перший раз, виходить. Кавех.
And for Vahumana... Is Vahumana's representative not here yet?
These introductions are pointless. Let's just get this over with.
Wait a sec. Why is he Vahumana's representative?
Finally! Our final contestant is Vahumana's representative, Hat Guy!
Мастер шляпка, ну ви гоните. Типа його ніхто не знає, та типа можна будь-що придумати йому любе ім'я. Скоробуча, странник, хто там ще був, я забувся, третє. Це мастер шляпка. Да, ну та, як би сказати, улипку визвало на мене, ну, на лиці у мене. Ну, такий легкий сміх. Ну, не сказав, що прям піздець ржака, ну. Мастер шляпка, ну піздець. Чуть-чуть юмору рішили додати. Ні, ну тут молодці. І юмору реально тут не хватає. У Star Rail, ну, Honkai Star Rail, там юмора дуже хватає багато. А там молодці розробники запіхнули. А тут дуже мало, прям дуже мало. Скажімо так, що дуже рідко десь тут присутствує в Геншині, можна сказати. Не сказати, що взагалі тут треба максимум запнути, ну можна запіхати десь, можна сказати, десь в сюжетах. Ладно, йдемо далі.
Oh, so that's Hat Guy. I think I've seen him before.
Ну, ты бачишь, где-то видел.
You know who he is?
I've heard that he's a researcher from a different country who nominally belongs to Vahumana. Word is that he's written a lot of political analyses. His manner of speech hasn't made him popular amongst most other Vahumana researchers, but his comings and goings are quite irregular, so he doesn't interact with others much.
Aside from his more controversial aspects, his perspectives are considered quite incisive. Vahumana has seen a dearth of new talent lately, and some of its existing ones are not currently at the academia, so I suspect he might have been their only option.
It's just kind of weird. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy who'd participate in competitions like this one.
Я тоже мало что понимаю. Что здесь происходит? Всем непонятно.
Now that we have our 6 contestants, the championship will soon begin.
Це у нас що, виходить, Фарузан, Лайла, Тігнарі, Сайно і Скарамуча. 2, 4, 5 учасників, виходить.
Who will triumph this time around? Hold on to your hats, because we're all on this ride together.
Ой, не надо це пиздіти, скоро узнаем. Кто держит победу на этот раз? Когда-нибудь это узнаем. Можна було і так написати. Або просто нічого не писати. Просто кто держит победу на этот раз?
We really do know a lot of the contestants. Oh, right. We're guest commentators, aren't we? So figuring out everyone's reasons for participating is in our job description. Let's go ask them when we go say hi. Especially him. Paimon still thinks it's weird that he's here.
Ну, підемо перше до нього. Скарамуча, що ти тут забув? Шестой.
So, what?
Just call me Hat Guy. That's the name I use in Vahumana.
That sounds like a nickname, not a real name.
So I can't go by a simple, ordinary name?
Взагалі-то це необичне. Піздець. Типа, тобі дали таке ім'я, щоб з тебе поприкалуватися. А ну ти, походу, баран, ти це не поняв. Слава Богу, що другий зарядився. Контролер. Саме обичне ім'я, що не так. Ну ти баран, ти не поняв.
Fine, suit yourself. All right then, Hat Guy. Why are you taking part in the Inter-Darshan Championship? We're specially invited guest commentators, so play nice and answer our questions.
You could be Matra for all I care. So what if I don't answer you? What then?
Что вы не сделаете?
I'll tell you this much. I have an agreement with someone not to reveal my motives.
You're not plotting something in secret, are you?
Well, it's hard to say. Why don't you take a guess?
Ugh, Paimon's had it with you. Fine, be that way. Then we won't ask you why you're participating. Instead, why did you join Vahumana?
You two sure like to poke your noses where they don't belong. If I don't say anything, are you going to annoy me to death? I heard that the Vahumana researcher named Akaba was researching the Tatarasuna incident, so I wrote a few essays to refute his points.
Татарасуні, це случайно не із Надзуми цей Татарасуни?
Later, when I was bored, I wrote some commentary on societal issues in Inazuma. I didn't expect Vahumana to consider me as one of them. Someone even invited me to a lecture or whatever. From start to finish, it was just the wishful thinking of idiots. A misunderstanding. There's your answer. Simple. But when Lesser Lord Kusanali heard about this, she went out of her way to get me registered in Vahumana. She used the name Hat Guy.
Моего согласия. Так це план Нахіди, да?
Enough chit-chat. You're better off wasting your time with the other contestants. Someone's about to get very unlucky. Wanna guess who?
How is anyone supposed to relax with you around? We've got to stay alert and keep a close eye on him.
Ну ти, Паймон, тупаче, що він стоїть буквально перед тобою, а ти говориш, нужно бути начеку і слідити за ним. Оба! Рукою прикрила, будто він не почує. Ну ти, значить, тупа тоді. Давай, ще скажи, Скармуча, давай скажи, я все слышу. То взагалі держачно. Ах, жалко. Жалко, що ви цих слів не додали. Він же стоять тако перед ним, наче, та я почув би все. Так, там на сайті Ігнарі, може пізніше їх, а тут у нас два нових персонажа. Кавех і Фарузан. Лайлу ми вже повним. Ну, давайте з ними поговоримо. Лейла?
Huh? Oh, it's you. Why are you here?
Ну да, Кавіх нас повне, бо ми вже ж грали сюжет Альхатама, і там ми познайомились.
We're here as specially invited guest commentators. Our job is to record what happens during the competition.
Is that so? In that case, I'll have to trouble you to catch the moment of my triumph on camera.
Remember to shoot from behind at a lower angle. You know,
To capture a seniors class.
Боже, ну така напищена. Самодовольна, себе влюблена. Круто себе строє. Оу, та ти що, ну да, ми ж перший раз з нею знайомимося. Фарузан, загадочный механик. Так. Исследовательница из прошлого вековой давности. Фарузан – легенда Харватата, которая прославилась познаниями в механике. Когда-то Фарузан была заперта в странных руинах, но преодолев множество опасностей, смогла выбраться наружу. Однако Сумеру, к которому она очутилась спустя столетия, оказалось совсем иным. Будь то из-за перемен или академических разногласий, ей всегда есть что сказать о текущем положении дел в Академии, и она не стесняется колких выражений в адрес других ученых. Впрочем, общаться с ней гораздо приятнее, если к ее имени добавлять профессор. Привет, видел мою подписку только что? Нет, не видел. Какую подписку? Через... Который пришло только что. Через уведомление подпишись, кто пришло только что. 46 подписчиков я подписался на пост с телефона на ютубе. Подписку на тебя или что ты имеешь в виду? Я в ответ не подписываюсь. Если тебе нужно, чтобы я на тебя подписался, можешь от меня отписываться. Да, типа. Я же сказал, я не подписываюсь ни на кого. Можешь отписываться от меня. На мой канал подписываются те, кому интересен мой контент. Так, смотрим дальше сюжет.
You're far too young to even consider challenging me. Kasharwar or Ratawahist, you're all children as far as I'm concerned.
Мне Фарузанчиха нравится. И манера такая общения.
Actually, I was going to ask, how do you know me, Madam Faruzan?
Huh? You don't remember? I sometimes see you in the library at night. You even waved at me.
What? I don't remember doing that at all.
Ничего не помнишь?
Huh. How strange. However, this is not the time for curiosity. I am Faruzan, a household name in Haravatat. You are Layla from Ratawahist, I presume?
Yes.
Good. Then we are officially introduced. See? Simple as that.
Ба, прикольна Фарузанчиха. Мені вона понравилася. Така вона заводна дівчинка.
I like respectful ones, by the way. Would you like to join my research group?
Madam Faruzan, I'm quite sure this counts as poaching. Let's dial things down.
I know, but it's been tough getting people these days, and research funding has been hard to secure. But once I win this tournament, it'll be a different story.
Нічого, миленька вона.
So you're just here to increase the amount of funding you're getting?
Well, not just that. What, Are you curious about my reasons for participating in this event? Well, I suppose that's to be expected. You are our guest commentators after all. There's been an influx of newly enrolled students, and they'll be paying close attention to this competition. If I do win, I'm certain that there will be no lack of students knocking upon my door.
Тут ти дійсно, типа, така малявка, вже, типа, професор, типа, вже викладаєш. Типа професор, якби, учитель ти вже, да? Ніфіга собі. А на вигляд, прям як, ну, як Лайла, соратниця Лайли, я б сказав би.
Moreover, research resources will be made available to the victor, so that will nix my funding issues. Therefore, my two juniors, I do apologize, but I fully intend to emerge triumphant.
Вона прикольна.
I'll do my best as well. At least I don't plan to lose too badly.
По крайней мере, постараюсь не опозориться. Бо во время испытаний ти будеш спати, да? Заснеш? Соня. Лайла така, можна сказати, обична. Якась вона сонлива завжди. Дуже спокійна. Але добра, да, вона добра. Дуже добра, спокійна. До неї, типа, круги під глазами не виспалася, типа. На лиці симпатична. У Фарузан ще така гарненька на лиці, а Лайла, ну, симпатична, можна сказати. Тобто Фарузан, маю йду, гарніша за Лайлу, як би сказати. Ну, плюс у Лайли, що волоси не длинні ззаді. Це мені подобається. А от Фарузанчики, диви, обрізані ззаді волоси. І, ну, бачите, обрізані, тільки в неї два хвоста зліва, справа. Странно, що це вона так прически такі зробила. Ну, ладно, читаємо далі.
So, why are you here, Layla? I don't know why, but a lot of people recommended me. I didn't sign up myself. I just woke up to find my name on the announcement board.
Що за приколи?
Oh, I'm really nervous. I've been so worried about disappointing everyone that I've been losing sleep.
Ну да, постарайся.
Stress not, young one. We must all experience failure to grow and mature.
Вже пораження їй приписала.
But Madame Farzan, I don't want to fail.
Seriously? Everyone has such nice reasons for joining.
Каві, а ти почему решил участвовать в турнире?
Must I say?
Yes, you do! We gotta record it!
Well, you know, right? I want to buy some property.
Oh, that's right! You want to move out of Alhaitham's!
What? Alhaitham? What about him? This has nothing to do with him.
Пайман, ты что-то путаешь. У тебя провалы в памяти или что?
Oh, right. Sorry, Paimon has no idea what she was talking about. So, you want to use the grand prize to buy a place, right?
Correct. Also, my father took part in the Interdarshan Championship when I was young, but he didn't win. Once I do, the right to wear that diadem will be mine. In a way, I'll be helping my father fulfill a dream of his.
That's not a bad reason at all. You have ambition, youngster. Although your chances with me here aren't great, I believe your father would be most proud if the diadem of knowledge were bestowed upon you.
Not that he'll have the chance to celebrate. My father passed away many years ago. They say he ran into quicksand while traveling in the desert.
For you to have experienced such a thing, that must have been tough for you.
It's all in the past now, and life goes on, doesn't it? Let's change topics. I don't want to bring the mood down.
All right. Earlier, you said that you want to use the prize Mora to purchase a home. Where do you live now? Do you live alone?
А где сейчас живешь? Один?
I also heard
heard you mention I'll hate them just a moment ago. Isn't he also from Haravatat? Are you two hiding something from me?
No, of course not. Why would you think that?
Ми той секрет цей знаємо. А хто не грав в сюжет Кайхатама, то не пойме, про що йде розмова. Поймо, чуть не спалила всю контору. Жака.
Paimon's definitely not involved either. We're gonna go interview other contestants now. Bye!
Ну далі він дивиться на неї, ти що наробила, Паймон, чуть не спалила контору всю. Не, інтересний був розговор, звісно. Да, нам представили Фарузан, показали її характер, можна сказати. Ну, що, мені вона сподобалась. Цікава дівчинка, можна сказати. Ти ще й професор, вже викладає, вже. Ах ти що. Тігнарі і Сайно. Вечір був вже день без став.
We meet again, you two.
Чого? А хто це говорить? А? Ми знову встретились?
Hey, Tainari! We came here to check out this extravaganza event, and then they invited us to be guest commentators.
Is that so? I heard that there would be guest commentators
Sure,
recording the
cool.
proceedings with cameras, but I didn't expect they'd be you two.
Розробники, тут вже другий чувак озвучує Тігнарі. Я не тупий, і в мене пам'ять хороша. Це вже другий голос. Це вже хтось другий озвучує Тігнарі. І він дуже плохо похожий на предыдущий. Предыдущий прям шикарно підходив Тігнарі. Основний сюжет там чувак озвучував Тігнарі. Свій сюжет Тігнарі озвучував. І виходить, іменно зараз в івенті, ну, в крупному івенті, зараз озвучує другий актер, ну, Тігнарі, англійський актер, другий зараз, бо другий голос, я це чую, це другий, це не той самий. Я вже до того голоса привик, і він якби шикарно підійшов Тігнарі, там, класно. А це зараз уже другий чувак озвучує, ну, якби непогано, але і що? Предыдущий де? Відказався, чи його не устроїла сума. Ну, тобто ви там платите скільки 100, скільки там доларів, чи скільки ви платите там за те, що актер озвучив, те, що ви предложили, він сказав, ні, це мало, давайте мені ще на, там, в 2 рази більше, або там на 20% більше. А ви сказали, іди в жопу, ми знайдемо нового. Щось типа того произошло, да? Пиздец, конечно. Пиздец. В цілому то вроді він непоганий, ну предыдущий був просто шикарний. Для Тігнарі він шикарно підходив. Ну, це я свою думку говорю, звісно. Так, я не прочитав це, що він тут говорить. Ладно, ну, що сказати. Слухаємо сюжет, далі дивимося. Ну, я своє мені сказав, що я недовольний тим, що вони поміняли голос. Дуже. Можливо, із-за того, що довго переговори робили з тим, не могли договоритися про суму. Та він відказався, і ви відказалися. Та й ви знайшли нового актера, він поки озвучив, та із-за цього задержався цей івент. Получається, із-за одного актера. Що? Так? Ладно, читаємо.
It's a pleasant surprise that you're visiting Sumeru again while I'm still on leave. When everything comes together perfectly like this, I call it the Biryani factor.
Слава Богу, хоча б Сайно остався той самий голос. Тоже голос хорошо підібрав для Сайна. Хоча б йому не поміняли. Ну, Фарузанчику ми не в перший раз чули, то да, її могли замінити ким хоч, і там би ніяких претензій не було. Там і для Скарамучі, да, він був теж тоді. Ні, Скарамуча завжди той самий. Скарамуча голос не мінявся. Тобто, в іграх обично голос не міняється. Це дуже рідко буває десь. Прям дуже рідко. І тут в такій ігрі крупній, де заробляють прям мільярди, і не змогли з людиною договоритися, щоб озвучила Тігнарі. Странно. Реально странно. Ну, подивимося, хто тут вже буде участвувати в цьому івенті. Може, ще комусь поміняли голос? Ну, актера комусь поміняли. Ну, Сайну, хорошо. В тебе той самий голос. Кльово. Так, ладно, читаємо.
Because it's always rice to meet stew again.
Потому что я рад вам до потери памяти. Це типа шутка. Я шутки не понял. Да, це шутка була тупа. Ніхто не поняв її. Ну, звісно, смішно від того, що ніхто не поняв, що це шутка. Але мені смішно не від шутки, а від того, що такий конфуз, можна сказати.
So, Tainari, you're representing Amurta, and Sino is representing Spantamad. But haven't you both already graduated? Can alumni also take part in the competition?
I had wondered the same thing. When I was told the news, I was actually more shocked than you are now. I later found out that anyone who has been a part of a particular darshan has the right to participate. Graduation status has no effect.
Піздець, якось непривично слухати. Ну, совершенно другий голос. Але взагалі не похожий на предыдущий. Предыдущий шикарно підходить. Ну, непоганий цей голос, непоганий. Ну, могли і кращого знайти, реально. Могли і кращого знайти. Ну, более-менее підходить, скажімо так, более-менее.
So that's a rule, huh?
There are some restrictions, though. For example, sages cannot participate. Any given person can only participate in one instance of the championship, and so...
That's right. Also, there are two methods by which the darshan representatives are chosen. One is self-nomination, and the other is to be recommended by over half of one's darshan.
You must have been a case of the latter, Tainari.
I heard that quite a few of your juniors petitioned for your candidacy.
Sometimes I wish I could clap a few of them over the head and tell them to spend that time on studying instead. Well, you can, but after some consideration, I realize this could be a good opportunity for me. Next month, we're having a public lecture on ecology at Gandharvaville. If I participate in this event, I might be able to utilize its popularity to promote the lecture. I'm not that concerned about becoming the champion, unlike someone here.
Сайно, значить, ти сам видвинув свою кандидатуру.
Yes. I'm using the last of my leave for this. When I heard that a limited edition Genius Invocation TCG card was one of the prizes, I signed myself up.
Бо це вже третій раз у священний призив Семірих упоминають в событиях. Тільки в цьому, наверно, конкретно вспоминають. А другий раз чи перший раз вспоминали в івент був в Манштанті. Там вроді в гості приходив, це ж Тігнарі, Сайно, Колеї на праздник в Манштант, я вже забув, праздник весничу. І там знову говорив про карти свої, ці Семірих. Розробники, ви мене не вговорите, я вашу ігру, цю карти тут грати не буду. Я ненавижу грати ігри на комп'ютері чи на консолях в карти. Карти я люблю, ну, іногда, скажімо так, іногда. З друзями. Я люблю грати, як то кажучи, в настоящому мірі, а не в телевізорі.
This year's card is a rare one indeed. It would be a shame if I missed out on it.
Wait, Is it some kind of super powerful card?
No, it's a very common one. But it has a holographic layer.
So what's the point?
It's very cool.
Paimon meant apart from being very cool.
That is reason enough. I shall do my all to emerge victorious and add it to my deck.
Ми говорить про карти.
As someone who doesn't play cards much, I can't quite relate. But it isn't surprising that everyone has their own reasons for taking part in the tournament.
Ну, тут я дуже на всі 100% согласен із Тігнарі. Я почти не граю в карти, так само, як і я, що почти не граю. І мені трудно це понять. І мені трудно це підняти.
Fair enough. Alright, let's go find someone else to question.
Та вроді всі вже поговорили.
Looks like Karina's got a moment now. Let's go chat with her.
Можливо, ігра намікала, що треба було перше поговорити з Тігнарі Сайна, потім з Фарузанчикою і в кінці з Карамучою. А я зробив наоборот. Я перше поговорив з Карамучою. Так, ну що, йдемо поговоримо з Каріною.
You must be the guest commentators Vikas invited. I've heard about you. I saw you two having quite the lively conversation, so I thought it would be best to wait. Are you two free right now?
We were actually looking for you, too.
Excellent. Then please allow me to explain your job responsibilities in detail. First, please take these two things. The first item is a custom camera from the Academia. Please use it to record the competition as it unfolds. The second is an event-specific locator that will flag all participants' locations. It will also sound when one of them completes an objective.
Wow, what a convenient little thing.
Aside from you two, there are two other commentators. However, they will remain by the commentators area and will not be following the contestants in real time. Speaking of which, you probably know them. Alhaitham and Nilu.
О, прикольно. Нілочка буде участвувати. Ну, верніше, буде обозрівателем і Альхатам. Типа вони будуть суддями, напевно. Так, я понял, виходить. Ну, я радий, що Ніл буде тут.
Oh, it's them! We have to go over and say hi later.
Well, don't let me keep you, unless you have any questions for me.
Ой, вопроси дайте подумати. Ах, да, є один вопрос. Здесь не видели седоволосого мужчину средних лет?
Why do you ask?
Кажется, я видел его на сцене.
Really? I didn't see any such person. Could I ask when you saw him?
Перед тем, как на сцену вышли участники турнира.
Strange. I was on stage the entire time, and I didn't see anyone come up.
Paimon didn't see anyone either.
Perhaps you're mistaken. However, if you have any leads on that matter, you can talk to me at any time.
Странно. Я був у друзях у друга. Ну, виходить, як івент цей запустився. І він починав грати цей івент. І коли путешественниця і Паймон говорили з цією Каріною, у Люмін і Паймон, ну і в Каріни, коло вуха висіло устройство Акаші. Ну, по сюжету устройство Акаші повністю було, ну, тип, система Акаші була відключена. Я такий питаю, а що за фігня? Він каже, да, теж не розумію, по сюжету, типа, устройство, ну, систему Акаші відключили, а що вони носять цю, ну, що на вуху, то устройство і було в Люмін, в Паймон і було в Каріни. Типа, що за глюки? І от я граю, нема, тобто розробники пропатчили і убрали. Тобто вони що, одночасно робили з сюжетом, ти що забули убрати. Можливо, були, типа, від ігроків, типа, скариш, типа, що за фігня. Бо я теж дивився, думаю, що за цей прикол. Бо ми ж грали сюжет Альхатами, там чітко сказав, що, типа, після цього, типа, сюжетного моменту, типа, система була повністю відключена. А тут бац, і є ти. І думаю, що за глюки. Але я почав вже грати пізніше, наскільки на півмісяця пізніше. Розробники вже поправили. Це міні-конфуз, можна так сказати.
Hey, traveler. Paimon. Long time no see.
О, і Дехі даже прийшла. Нічого собі.
Dia! Candace! You two are here as well!
Бачите, ні в кого немає цього устройства. Акаші.
So they're two friends of yours. In that case, I'll take my leave. May you all have a wonderful time during the extravaganza.
The Academia sent us both invitations, so Dia suggested that we come together. The villagers were also encouraging me to travel outside the village. I couldn't find it in myself to turn them down.
We're here now, so no point dwelling on that. Even though this extravaganza isn't a holiday or anything, it's still a big deal here in Sumeru. Merchants from all over will set up shop. There'll be tons of stuff to eat, use, and wear, more than you can count. I'm already set on helping you buy 2 new outfits. I mean, who wears the same thing at work and home anyway?
І думай на роботі. Да, ти ж так само ходиш.
I'm looking forward to it. Just being able to relax and wander the streets freely has already made my day.
Слава Богу, що їм теж не поміняли голоса, бо я надіюсь, хоча б Нілу не поміняли, на остальних мені пофіг. Головне Нілу, бо я ж за Нілу граю. Так би сказати, на сайнуть ігнарі. Мені пофіг, можна сказати. Ну, на Альхатама теж. Так що такі діла.
So, traveler, Paimon, you two want to come with?
We'd love to, but we've got work to do right now.
Aw, that's a shame. Let's hang out together when you're free then.
Sure!
In that case, Candace and I'll head out first. Good clothing and fabrics are very much in demand. If you snooze, you lose. Oh, right. We should also get some accessories.
No need to rush. I think we'll have a better time if we take things slow. See you two later. Feel free to come find us whenever you have the time.
Paimon didn't think that Candace and Dia would come. Hanging out with them sounds like a great time. Still, looks like the competition's starting soon. Let's go over to where Alhaitham is and see what's going on.
Я щось там Альхатам Нілу щось говорить про щось. Поздороваемся.
I will now announce the rules for the first round of the competition. Please listen carefully. During the opening ceremony, Academia staff released several cages of butterflies, and many of them are now fluttering within Sumeru City. Amongst these butterflies, 3 of them will be special swift flies. They have a different appearance and also fly a little faster. Your objective this round is to find a swift fly and bring it to me. 3 points will be awarded to the first participant to return, 2 to the second, and 1 point to the third. That is all for the first round. Should you require clarification on anything, please ask any of the other staff.
Alhaitham's all business all the time, huh? That said, how did he get picked to be a commentator? Paimon's kinda curious.
Fine Finding 3 specific butterflies in a place as large as Sumeru City sounds rather improbable.
If these swift flies behave anything like regular butterflies...
I'm off. It will take some time to search every corner of Sumeru City.
Huh? You're going just like that?
A champion walks the road to victory.
My dear Kasharawar Jr., I have a plan. How about some cooperation between you and me?
Cooperation?
Looks like everyone's got their own plans for this, Tuffy. We're supposed to go on stage next, right? Let's wait and see everyone's reactions first. Huh? Wait a minute. Look, he seems to be observing the other contestants just like we are. We were right not to let our guard down.
Do you remember those things we made previously?
Huh? You mean...
It's time for them to shine.
It looks like Faruzan and Kaveh have some secret plan.
Oh, hello there. Madame Faruzan and I are discussing how...
Shh! Hush now! The walls have ears around here. We should keep it a secret for now, but you'll find out what we have in store soon enough. Come now, let's go. Before the others act.
All right, there's no time to lose. We're off to make our preparations. See you later.
Пока.
This is basically what I'll need. Do you think you'll have any difficulties?
I have most of the reagents with me, and I can buy the rest.
Так, коли той самий голос наче.
Kale, you're here too! Kainari, you have a master plan ready?
My hypothesis is that the swift fly's morphological variations won't significantly affect their fundamental nature. So I'm planning on using this to lure them out. Of course, I could be wrong. Every mutation opens the door to new possibilities, especially when they are artificially introduced. Details will have to wait until after the post-experimental analysis. For now, Kale and I are going to buy some reagents for our experiment. Alright, well, see you later.
Okay, see ya! Hey, Layla! You look a little worried.
Yeah, I have no idea what I should do. What color are these swift flies? Do they have special markings? How do they differ from ordinary butterflies? Aw, I can't even figure out these basic questions, and most of what I've learned in the past is completely useless here.
Aren't people who research the stars supposed to have some extraordinary abilities? Why not use astrology to solve it?
Oh, you're another contestant. A hat guy, was it?
Is it that you can't use astrology during the day? Guess that skill's less useful than I thought.
No, it's not like that. If it's daytime, all I need is an astrolabe.
Astrolabe.
So, why don't you do that then?
Mona Magistus, the astrologist, said that those who constantly use astrology to obtain things that shouldn't be theirs will eventually lose the blessing from the stars.
Мона вспомнила, приятно, да.
It's just something I read in an academic publication. I really love to read Mona's essays.
О, последовательница Моны. Обожаю читать статьи Моны.
You're overthinking it. Power is just a tool. It just seems to me that you don't have the resolve to win this. Well, suit yourself. Wallow in your immature ideals if you like.
Hey! Seriously? Just walking off after saying a bunch of mean stuff like that?
Did I say something wrong just now?
Нет, имейте собственные убеждения, это хорошо. Просто у вас разные взгляды. Вот и все.
Thank you so much. I've made up my mind not to use astrology for this. I think I'll just try my luck in the city.
Попытай удачу.
To be honest, I've always been pretty good at observation, and if I'm fortunate, I might be able to find that special butterfly species.
Lord Sino seems to have found a swiftfly. Come on, let's go check it out.
Really? Where?
The butterfly flew up high, and he's chasing it now.
Oh, no time to lose. Let's go see.
As expected of Sino. Actually, shouldn't you two go have a look as well? The moment when he catches the butterfly will likely be one worth recording after all. I'll head into the city shortly to start my own search. I'll see you later.
Alright, in that case, let's go see Sino first, and then we can check on what everyone else is up to.
Ой, Борис, і запіздєш. Вже час уже, напевно, пройшов. А ми тут на місці тільки. Скільки часу провели. О, я вже думав, теж вони пропали. Аль-Хатам.
I didn't expect that you would be invited as well.
Neither did we. By the way, how did you get picked, Al-Haytham?
There were several factors, but primarily the recommendation of the sages. I suppose they assumed that I'd have the free time for this job after resigning as acting Grand Sage.
Времени сил. Все-таки він пішов з поста мудреця. Ти, типу, більше в нього часу тепер вже є. Ну да, дали йому добру роботу.
That said, they'd probably claim that my calm demeanor would help maintain fairness in the competition.
Sounds like you've got a lot on your plate.
Not really. The job itself is quite simple and effortless.
Neil.
This is my first time commentating for such a competition. I'm feeling kinda nervous.
Nilu, how did you get picked to be a guest commentator?
The staff said that spectators would be less inclined to come if the contestants and commentators were all from the academia. I don't quite understand it, but I'm happy that we're able to all meet again.
Ну, я дуже радий, що Ніл голосний, красивий дуже, прям дуже красивий голос. Ну, в той дівушці, яка озвучує Ніл.
I'm going to try my luck in the city, too.
Все, да? Саме більше нам Аль-Хатам, як би сказати, інформацію розказав. Так, десь тут рядом треба знайти цю дендозаряженку, виходить. Ну, здобали, мене це заставляє брати лучника. Я не попадаю. Капець, попав все-таки.
I shall treasure this good fortune.
Я попав. Куди дальше? Так, дальше нам ходить сюди, там десь Айхатав і так далі. Ні, не Айхатав, ще Сайно, все, Фарузан, Лайла. Лайла там стоїть коло нас, а Лайла вже десь там уже. І Кавєх десь там. Опять же час пройшов, ну ще 2 часа може. Хоч би сюжет спіти пройти, а вже другий стрім ти проведемо ці, ну, всі завдання там, ті ігрові, ну, пройдемо. А перша часть, якби сюжет можна було пройти. А ось він, Сайно.
We found you, Sino! Oh, wait, is that a swiftfly?
Stay put. Don't move.
He caught it! Huh? Sino, what's wrong?
This isn't what I'm looking for. It's a...
Finally, I made it. I heard that you caught a swiftfly, Sino. Mind letting me see what it looks like? Hold on. Isn't this the mechanical bait that I released earlier? Why would you catch that instead of a swiftfly?
Wait a minute. If we consider this from a different angle, isn't it a good thing that the bait you made was convincing enough to fool even Sino?
Приманка.
That's right. During a previous interior design project, I felt that the artificial flowers on a wall were a little bland, so I decided on placing a few moving mechanical butterflies to add some pizzazz. In order to make them both small and nimble, I consulted with Madame Faruzan. Not long ago, the two of us took all those mechanical butterflies and released them into the city.
Why would you do that?
Need you even ask? Young people these days really do need to get out more. Have you never played that game where you place strips of paper on a bamboo pole and wave it across a field of flowers to attract a whole kaleidoscope of butterflies?
No, I haven't. Wait, so you're trying to...
That's right. The butterflies within the city will mistake our mechanical bait for one of their own and follow them around. As long as we keep releasing and retrieving our bait, we can capture all the butterflies within the city. What comes afterward is just a matter of separating the swiftflies from the others.
Huh. Guess that's one way to do it.
Do not underestimate the wisdom of your elders. I had already thought of this method the moment the round's rules were announced. Of course, we also owe much to this fine junior of mine here for making such lifelike butterflies. It seems that Kasharawar has not quite declined as far as I had thought in recent years. Their teaching skills at least seem to be intact.
Well, I just stuck to what I do best. The idea was yours.
No need to be so polite. Once we capture all these butterflies, we shall split the points for this round. Look! One of them is returning now. Huh? Wait a moment. Are my eyes deceiving me? Why don't I see any butterflies behind it?
That's because there are none. Seems like your plan has hit a snag.
Looks like the match continues. I'll be looking elsewhere.
Huh. Strange. Has something else diverted their attention? Come, let's search in the direction the bait returned from.
We'll go have a look too.
O, Біжимо за вами. Ну все, бабочки літають якісь. Якісь там горшки стоять маленькі.
Frozen? Kave, why did you two stop?
Ah. So it was the Morta boy.
Tainari!
Fascinating, isn't it? The butterflies have all congregated here due to a special incense that I used. I infused it with 3 different types of honey, and the butterflies, following the fragrance, have gathered around me.
3 вида меда.
Butterflies must have really sharp noses then. Wait, do they even have noses? I've never seen one.
They do not, in fact, and their vision isn't stellar either. However, they can use their antennae to distinguish between scents, and their olfactory senses are generally quite advanced, allowing them to detect floral fragrances from great distances.
Oh, so that's how it is. I had a pet butterfly once. I picked wildflowers and placed them in its box, but it wouldn't eat any.
That's normal. Raising butterflies isn't difficult, but there are many things you should take note of. Appropriate temperature, sufficient air, and a spacious environment are examples of such considerations. You must also ensure that the food you've chosen suits their palate. Most importantly, you must curb your curiosity and avoid disturbing them while they rest. Otherwise, they may become stressed.
Sorry. I liked to poke at its wings at the time.
Humans tend to rear many creatures due to their aesthetic value, but not all are suited to such a process. Caring for living beings is hard work. Impulse alone is insufficient. Some prerequisite knowledge is always required.
You sure do know a lot.
I have a question too. I bought a scarab not long ago and it hasn't seemed very active. Can you help me figure out why?
I'd like to keep a dust bird as a pet. What are some key points I should consider?
Is it possible to keep a Rishbalin tiger as a pet?
Alright, it seems like you all have a great deal of questions. But I am in the middle of the Inter-Darshan Championship at the moment, so I'm afraid I can't answer them all now. Let me propose an alternative. Next month, there will be a biology lecture at Gandharvaville, and I will be sharing some interesting insights on living organisms there. If you're interested, you can attend that lecture, and if you should have any questions, just prepare them ahead of time. I'll answer questions after I finish speaking.
All right, I'll be there.
Of course, please try to ask more rational questions. For example, whether you can raise a Rishbalin tiger as a pet or not is mainly dependent on whether you can overcome one in a fight.
Тигра аж дома завести. Удастся ли вам побить его в бою? Офигеть. Надо так поржать. Ой, даже Тинали. Ой, даже Тинали. Им про вас сказал. Если удастся победить его в бою, да-да-да, можешь его дома завести. Ой, пиздец. Я думаю, ой, это читаем, нудя, тут дали жару. Прикол написали. Ой, мені настроєння підняли. Ой, я там той Хонкай старий читав, там той сюжеті, типу, про шкаф було, як ніжний запах, там туди в той шкаф залізли, там туди демон прийшов, і там була теж ржака. Ой, пиздец. Ой. І жалко, там озвучки не було, звісно, про той шкаф. Ой, ну хоча б Іра на русский переведений, хоча б на цьому не хорошо. Ой. Не, реально, настроєння мені підняло Іра. Але треба читати далі.
Looks like Tainari's science lecture will draw quite a crowd.
Huh? Oh. Was I listening in for that long? Seems Kale's master does live up to his title as a teacher.
Madame Faruzan, I've had a look around. Nearly all the butterflies in this area have been attracted by the incense. However, we can cast our bait further away to avoid this area.
All right, then let's get moving. We shan't let all the butterflies get away from us if we can help it.
Seems like the competition's really heating up. Let's go see how the other contestants are doing.
Ну, ще до Лайли треба нас бігати, мені кажеться. Тигдарис.
The scent is starting to fade. Seems the wind is stronger than I thought. The incense isn't going to last long.
Слава Богу, хоча б навіть обичний розговор озвучили. Да, гарні бабочки літають. Тобто гарно зробили. Молодці, розробники. Так, ще остався хто там? Шестой. Взагалі-то містер Шляпка там. Фарузан, Чхакавех. А де Лайла? Чи... Чекай, тут я забув взяти цей. Собі ці точки треба підібрати. Падісару, Розу. Сум'яску Розу. Запишите, чем занимаются другие участники турнира. Ну да, йдем. А де ж Лайла? Щось я не понял. То ми до Фарузан йдем, що? Ось Лайла стоїть. Двері медленно відкриваються. Так, ну, поговоримо з Лайлою.
Layla, how are things going on your end?
I've been searching for quite a while now, but I haven't seen any sign of the swiftflies yet. Instead, I ended up catching a few mechanical devices that looked very similar to butterflies. I wonder where they came from.
Looks like Baruzan and Kave's devices are everywhere now.
I'll keep up the search. That said, I've noticed that a number of butterflies in the city has already decreased a lot compared to when the event started. Probably because the other contestants are coming up with their own ways to catch butterflies. Alright, I'll do my best too.
What's this?
Бабочка.
Oh, what a coincidence. I guess I just need to catch it now, right? Oh, please wait. Aw, there it goes.
It's so fast! Paimon thought all Hatham said they were only a little faster.
No, come back.
Вернись назад. А тут
Come on,
подождіть.
traveler, let's go too.
Да, може помогти їй зловити бабочку.
Looks like someone's already cut themselves a swiftfly.
Ну, це ж бабочка дуже швидко літає.
The locator's going off again. So, someone else finished too? That would mean that the one Layla's chasing is the last swiftfly.
О, де я там стоїть?
Oh, it just occurred to me that we should also get you a makeup box.
No, it's fine. I don't think I'll end up using it.
Maybe you won't, but it doesn't hurt to have one, right? Come on, just trust me on this one. Huh? Who are you, and what do you want?
Please, don't move.
Don't move? Who sent you?
Dear.
Don't worry, I can handle this. Now, tell me, what do you want?
Картинку зробили.
I believe she's looking for this. Here, take it.
A butterfly? Was it on my head?
Oh, you're...
It's been a while, Layla.
A friend of yours? Oh, so she must be the one you were telling me about.
Huh? You two know each other?
Oh yeah, it has been some time. The first time I ever woke up after sleepwalking, I somehow found myself in Aru village. Candace was the one who took care of me then.
That's right. She didn't look well, so I gave her something to eat. She said a lot of complicated things about astrology, the night sky, the stars. Not sure I understood it all, but it sounded pretty enchanting. Right. Do you still want this butterfly? It seems like you were chasing it all the way here. It's of little use to me, but if you don't want it, I can release it.
Just let her have it. It's no big deal.
The swiftfly was flying so fast, but you were able to catch it like it was nothing, Candace.
Oh, it didn't seem that quick, really. I was actually worried that I would injure it. But I'm glad that didn't happen.
Anyway, sorry about the butterfly thing. With the way you suddenly came running over like that, I thought you were hired to take us out or something. Huh. On second thought, I guess I've never seen an assassin that looks tired with dark bags around their eyes. Oh, you must be taking part in the championship. Take it from me. Don't let it stop you from getting some rest.
Черными кругами под глазами. Вечно не высыпается.
I'll do what I can. Thank you.
We'll be on our way then. See you later.
Alrighty, let's bring the swiftfly back together with Layla.
Повернитесь на главную площадку. Очка. Раз я вже тут, то заберу то, що осталось. Ну, подісари заберу. Да, пішкаря так багато не пробіжиш. Ба, ну і налаханулося. Ось ці точки були тут. Ось пробіжимося за кицин. Побігли. Все. А за Мону я ще зміг піднятися знизу і сюди аж до гори. Бачите, за Мону більше хватає виносливості. Аби ще плюс дехи і об'єднати 20%. Це прикиньте, на 20% швидше передвигатися. 10% мони, 10% дехи.
It seems we have a third contestant who has returned with a Swiftfly. With that, the first round has come to an end. I anticipate that all of you will keep up the effort for the second round. Dismissed.
Your closing statement sounded so... how do I put it? Decisive?
Well, you could certainly stand to try being more decisive, Nilu. It would help you live more freely.
Воділо чересчур добре. Альха там прямолінійний.
Hang on a second. Who were the first two contestants with Swiftflies?
Tainari was first, and as for the second, it's being discussed right now.
Hey, Alhaitham, I think I've come up with a good idea. Second place gets 2 points, right? Can't Madame Faruzan and I split the points between us?
Quite the imagination you have there. I've read the championship handbook from cover to cover, and I never saw any rule which permits that.
Then we can just add a rule.
Do you really think I'd do that?
Я это сделаю.
Come on, you're not going to stand in the way of my victory, are you?
Палки в колеса.
Well, you're free to send the organizing committee an application outlining your naive proposal. They'll get back to you within 3 working days.
Трёх рабочих дней.
3 working days? It'll be too late by then.
Unfortunately for you, even dreaming is gonna cost you.
Paimon gets it now. Kaveh and Faruzan found the second Swiftfly together, but the rules say that only one person can get the points.
Oh well, the rules are the rules. Since you call me madam and politely ask for my help, I shall give you these points.
So I'll put the points under Kaveh's name then?
No. If I take these points, won't that only detract from your contributions, Madame Faruzan? You might be alright with that, but I cannot do it. Not in good conscience.
I don't have any problem with it. There are 2 more rounds after all. Losing one isn't a major setback. But if you insist, I have another method. We can draw lots to see who will receive the points.
Lots, huh?
What? Is there something wrong with that idea?
No. Well, let's do it.
All right. I'll get the paper needed for the lots. Give me a moment.
Oh, seriously?
I'm sorry, but it appears that luck was on my side this time.
No, you do deserve it. I'm just lamenting my bad luck. Perhaps that's why my life is rife with troubles.
Indeed. It's rare to see anyone with such terrible luck be so willing to decide victory via lots.
And what would you know about that? I just...
We can save bickering for later. Record the points under Farazan, and that'll finally bring the first round to a close. The second round will be held in the desert. We'll be moving our commentator stand over to Aru Village. Let's meet up in Aru Village once everything is ready. I'll announce the details of the second round then. Till then, you have some free time. I'm off the clock at this point, so it's farewell for now.
Моя работа закончена. До свидания.
Wait, I'll hate them! You...
Don't be upset, Kaveh. Sighing can carry away your good luck, you know.
Oh, so that's how it works. In that case, I'll take in some deep breaths. Maybe that'll help me make up for all the luck I've lost.
Сарказм.
It's really no big deal. 2 points aren't enough to decide victory or defeat just yet. I'll win the next round, you'll see.
Looks like you've managed to pick yourself back up, young man. Good. I must warn you, though, that I'm quite familiar with the desert. You'll have to try your best if you don't want to lose.
I'm no stranger to the desert either. I'll be fine. All right then, that's enough chit-chat for now. I'm going to check the area out.
So the current standings are Tainari in first place, Farazan in second, and Layla in third.
Тобто, цей Кавех не на якому, да? Кавех... Чекай, тобто, получається, в прольоті Сайно і Кавех, да? Бо це був Тігнарій, Сайно, Фарзан, Лайла... Чекай, Сайно, Тігнарій, Фарзан, Лайла, Кавех, Скоромуча. 6, ну да, 6 учасників і тільки 3 пройшли. Тігнарій перше місце це ж зайняв. Лідірує Тігнарій. І Фарзан друге, і третє Лайла. Кавех просрав, як то кажучи, свою удачу. Скоромуча і Кавех в прольоті. І Сайно в прольоті. Короче, 3 в прольоті.
Guess we should also take a nice break before the next round starts. But where should we go first?
Why, you two look a little lost. If you're not sure where to start enjoying the Academia extravaganza, then may I suggest that you have a chat with our boss?
Your boss? Who's that? Do we know them?
Well, only the most famous merchant in all of Sumeru, Lord Sangamo Bay.
Oh, you mean Dory?
Precisely. Our boss sent me to inform you two that she'll be waiting for you at Sumeru City's North Gate.
Направляйтесь в окраине города, отыщите Доури. Девушка, ты Доури. Ой, пиздец, так часто позіхаю, не виспався. Я пізно ліг, рано встав, та не виспався. Так, от десь тут бачу.
it isn't the traveler in Paimon.
Hey, Dory! Are you here to attend the Academia Extravaganza too?
Of course! People are practically flocking to Sumeru City. You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to do business. This is one of the entrances into the city, and it's very close to the Wisdom Gala booths. There'll be an endless stream of customers. I can already hear the Mora going clink, clink, clink as they fill my coin pouch.
Маньячка море, що тут сказати? Прям ще капітальна маньячка. Прям сумасшедша. Маньячка море. Такі мені не подобаються.
Well, is there anything you'd like to purchase? We've got everything you need and deals that can't be beat.
Да, взагалі ти обманщиця. Любиш побільше здерти з покупателя море побільше.
Well, do you have anything to eat?
Oh, wait, we're celebrating the extravaganza and you're only thinking of eating... I mean, of course, we've got lots of things to eat. That said, I recommend that you also consider some of the great bargains we have going on.
Ну да, подорожче щось взяти.
The Wisdom Gala is about to begin, and once it starts, each of the Darshans will prepare a small challenge for everyone. And just between us, I have some super booster supplements for sale. Eat just one to boost both your strength and dexterity for a short time, allowing you to overcome any challenge.
No thanks, we'll pass. These little challenges are gonna be a cinch for the two of us. Just you watch. Anyway, Paimon just wants something to eat, please. If you don't have any food, then we'll just go somewhere else.
All right. Mora is Mora, after all. What would you like to eat?
Щось не на це впало.
Well, Paimon's pretty hungry right now. Do you have any touching?
Let me see.
This is a huge job, isn't it?
If this works out, we'll be set.
Here you go. 2 servings of touching. See? I told you there's nothing Lord Sangamabe can't procure.
Yay! Huh? What are you looking at, traveler?
Да, когось побачили.
Oh? Who? Someone we know?
Може смілись.
Was it someone suspicious? Have we attracted some unwanted attention?
Huh? What's happening, Dory? Is there something else going on?
I don't know who you saw just now, but I do have some hard-to-come-by information about the extravaganza. If you want to know more, we can talk business later.
И тут, и там, торжество разума завершено. 1 глава. Так, якась корона. Якась та корона. Так, і що це у нас? Щось синеньке, біленьке, жовте, чорне, червоне і зелене. Так, собрання зв'язд. Якесь завдання. Дають так мало море, значить просто поговорити. Проектирование пути. Археологические раскопки. В поисках правды. Компедиум зельеварения. И 6. Миметическая репликация. Что звезды касается? Щось проектувати треба буде. Якісь розкопки, наверно. Тут щось книжка, перо. Що це може бути? Не знаю. Щось писати, що? Зілля варіння. Або варити зілля, або іспитувати зілля. Тут 2 варіанти може бути. Міметична реплікація. Це без поняття, що це може бути. Чесно, навіть не знаю, що це може бути. О, 30 камушків взяли. Да, ці всі завдання, походу, нам дають, що писало там. Так, це можливо ігри, да? Да, якісь ігри, все. Пас якийсь. Бахадор розстроєний. Так, ну тут тільки у нас 2 ларочка, я бачу, все. Дождитесь 10 утра після завтрашнього дня. Время мотати треба. Так, что же делать? От колеи письмо. Здесь у нас новые напитки, делюка. Выходной, Кандакия. Опрос о событиях. Та я ще не прийшов события. Який ще опрос походить, що я ще не прийшов. Пропадуть вже ці 3 письма. Та піздець, я не виспався. Сон трохи клоне вже. Послезавтра, офігеть. О, завтра і послезавтра до 10. Багато мотати. Якби б грав би перший день, то да, я оце пройшов би перший етап і далі вже не зміг би грати. Бо прийшлось би ждати 2 реальних дня. А мені ждати нічого не треба. Время примотав і погнали. Ну, івент ми мали починати на прошлій неділі. Десь не пам'ятаю, чи в п'ятницю, чи в суботу. А, 3 числа, точно сповнив. Сьогодні 10. Це, виходить, ми мали починати стрімити, ну, цей івент 3 числа, я ж то обіцяв. Але в мене були свої проблеми. Некоторі проблеми. Із яких я не міг провести стрім 3 числа. Ну, скажімо так, з 3 по 9. Ну да, считай, що цілу неділю в мене були свої проблеми, за яких я не міг провести стрім. Ну, серйозно. То ще треба пройти цей торжество разума, успіти перейти, а потім з слідуючого понеділка бігом йти на задання. Ну, там на карті показало біля пустині. Пройти задання, ото, для того, щоб відкрити цей івент. Ну, це, звісно, міні-івент, але все одно. В награду ж можна забрати 420 камней з токен, карточки, тут у нас деталі, мора і руда. Так, що у нас тут? Фестивальний ажіотаж 1800, у мене 0. Пригласіть персонажа. Щоб взяти фарзан в команду, треба набрати 1200 очків. Плюс тут бонуси нам даються. Набирати 300, 600, 900, 1200, 1500. І за кожних цих 300 очків нам дають по 50 камней. А за 1500 ще корону забрати можна. І ще плюс меблі. Бачите, меблі дають ще награду для чайника. Тобто 50 камушків і корона, і меблі. Хороші награди, хороші награди. Ну, за крупні события розробники більше дають наград. Піздець, мене ковбаси вже поспати. Ой, вчора дуже пізно ліг, реально. Ба, мені треба видержати хоча б ще 1,5 часа. Обалдеть. Так, праздничні кіоски, це ми подивились. Турнір Даршану. Ага. Ну, це основний сюжет. А, тут 3 етапи. Ну, тобто 3 глави. Я думав більше. Ну, я подивився, що там воно 3 числа відкриваються всі етапи, то такі. Тоді, коли б у нас щось там не поняв, що ми стрімили артефакти, бездні артефакти, що ми там стрілили. То я тобі казав, що типа 3 травня відкриються всі етапи, то ми тоді почнемо грати, але ми були проблеми деякі, за яких я не міг пограти з 3 по 9 число. Оце я вже став свободним, можна сказати, сьогодні. Ну, вчора я свободним був вже, але вчора я стрімив на руку Blackpoint, та й, як би сказати, хотів на руку пограти, як Genshin вчора не хотів грати. А це сьогодні подивився, що треба вже бігом все проходити, та й прийшло сьогодні стрімити вже Genshin, можна сказати. Genshin Impact. Так, і нам все якби зразу доступно. Так що і тут, і там ми пройшли, і починаємо начало і конець. Хорошо. Начало і конець. Ну я не знаю, де воно буде. Так, а воно... А, воно вже це активировано. Отправляйтесь на площадку турнира в деревні Ару. А, ну да, там говорили про... Там же ж говорили про деревню Ару. Пиздец. Офигеть. Балдей, мене тут спадки хочу трошки. Би на часок можна було блягти, хоч би поспати годиночку. Але вже просто стрімлю, це то і наче, та й треба вже дострімити, ж не можу на паузу поставити, поспати час, а потім продовжити. Так, де там нам іти сюди показує, да? А, нам тут, до там, туди. Так, ну що, наверное, починаємо другу часть. Треба спіти хоча б другу часть пройти. Ну да, всі вже тут.
Is it me, or are the bags under your eyes even darker than during the last round? Are you alright?
Thanks for the... Even though I try to fall asleep, I can't get the championship out of my head. And before I know it, it's morning again.
I know the feeling. That happens to me too when I'm agonizing over my blueprints.
Do you have any tips for dealing with that?
To be honest with you, no. You could say there are many things that don't have a quick fix and can only be endured. I suppose you can think of it as something akin to an illness. Sometimes there's no effective cure, so you just have to let things run their course. I don't know what's stressing you out, but I can feel all the anxiety and pressure coming from you. The next round's about to start, so chin up and do your best.
Oh, okay. You do your best too.
Looks like everyone's here. I will now explain the second round to you all. There are 3 ley line disruptors buried in the area around Aru village. These devices can imitate the effects of ley line disruption and will constantly interfere with the environment. Your goal is to shut them down. The first 3 who manage to finish this task will be awarded 4, 3, and 2 points accordingly. Note that each person may only bring a set amount of food and water with them, and that leaving the designated competition zone will result in disqualification.
Well, what do you think? Want to team up again?
От вона хитра, фразанчиха.
I shall consider letting you have the points on account of what happened in the previous round.
Я уступлю победу тебе.
That's all right. I've been here many times, and in any case, machines are one of my specialties. I doubt this will be particularly difficult.
It's good to see such confidence in a youngster like yourself. I also happen to be well acquainted with this place. Let's see who will find these devices first. But aside from us, you should remember that there's a favorite for Champion. We must be careful of him.
A favorite to win? Who is it?
От ігнорі поки у нас грає.
Shh, not so loud. I mean that boy Tainari. He took first place in the previous round. And if he does so again this time, we may as well declare this competition over. I heard that you solved the Avidya Forest's leyline effluence problem with him not long ago. Since this round involves resolving a machine-simulated leyline disruption, it should be a simple matter for him.
That's true. It does look like his odds of winning are pretty high.
He already has Kale, who is an excellent pupil. If he were to win this round as well, then wouldn't we just be letting him have all the fun? As his senior, it's my solemn duty to prevent such an inequitable arrangement from happening. I'm off.
Фурзанчик, ты мне нравишься.
I'll get going as well. See you
Классная
later.
девчонка. Давай, пока.
How are you feeling?
О, поговоримо з ними. Сайно і Тігнарі.
I think I'm okay, but I'll take things slowly for now.
Бо так довго не пропускалось.
Is this all the water we're getting?
Sorry, that's what the rules say. While this round seems to be about how quickly you can shut down the devices, it's also testing your ability to survive in tough conditions.
I knew it'd be harder than I had expected. So we'll either need to find the devices as quickly as possible, or we'll have to save our energy and wait for an opportunity. Okay, I'll head out shortly. Thanks a lot, Nilu.
Ой, Лалочка, Лалочка. Слаба дівчинка. Ну, по тому, що ми її бачимо, то можна сказати, що вона дуже така раніма, чутлива, спокійна, добра. І чогось вічно не досипає. Вона пізно лягає дуже що. І дуже рано стає. Що. І забавно. Лайла. Жалко, що просто симпатична.
You're welcome. Please take care of yourself.
Ну, это Нилочка дуже мне нравится. Красавица.
Well, there goes everybody. So, who should we visit this time? Let Paimon think. Oh, right! Didn't Farozan say that Tainari's the favorite to win? Let's go look for him first.
Ну, прямым текстом сказали, что идти до Тинари. Начало и конец. Торжество разума. 2 глава. Начало. Так, ну що, йдемо до Тігнарі. Паймон же ж так сказав. Тігноріс. Так, ну, походу, від цієї точки телепортації буде саме ближче. Це виходить... Від цієї точки телепортації до всіх саме ближче. До цих двох, до фарзанкових. Тільки звідси буде ближче походу. Ну ладно, давайте, нам ж сказали до Тігнарі, значить до Тігнарі.
Shadows of fate.
3 квіта, 4. Всі 5 квітів було.
Don't blink.
А м'ясо лишнім не буде. Так, ми на місці.
Hey, Tainari? Huh? Weird. The locator says that he should be around here somewhere. Tainari! Can you hear us?
Ой, там испытание не пришел.
Oh, so you passed out because of the heat. Are you not used to getting around in the desert?
That's right. I usually bring lots of water when I go to the desert, precisely to avoid this situation. I went through all my water very quickly, and with the effects of the disturbed ley lines, I started feeling dizzy. My ancestors, the Valuka Shuna, were originally from the desert. But I guess this is what happens when a species migrates. They become intolerant of their original environment.
This isn't the time for a history lesson. Let's get you some water.
Humans. Such fragile beings. Your bodies can't even survive extreme changes in the environment.
Мистер Шляпка. Появился в А ты что здесь делаешь? А ты, значит, сильный?
Here, take this. Let him drink.
Да, картинку дали. А, він дав воду до келих, типа.
Are you serious? This had better be just normal water. Hey, you're leaving already?
Выглядит как самая обычная вода.
Paimon really doesn't get that guy. What's he up to? Anyway, let's focus on helping Tainari drink some water first.
I'm feeling a little better now. Thanks, you two.
Oh, it wasn't just the two of us. Just now...
Found you at last.
Sino, you're here too!
I was concerned, so I came back to check on you. Will you be able to go on?
The fur on my tail is so dry, it's practically been singed right off. I don't see any purpose in pushing myself beyond what is reasonable. It appears I'm not suited to this particular round. I should probably just return to Aru village and rest.
Really? So you're backing out?
Yes. I do have my results in the first round to serve as a buffer, so even if I forfeit this round, I still have a chance to turn things around later. Withdrawing now will allow me to conserve my energy. Continuing to push onward would be counterproductive.
Смелое решение. Я тебя поддерживаю.
A wise decision. Let's get you back to Aru village.
It's fine. I can make it back on my own.
Oh, stop trying to be so polite. Come on, we'll help you back to Aru village.
Испытание. Пойдем.
Incoming.
That's everything. On to the next.
Щось нема. Чекай. Так, можливо, це знизу. Долайла. Можливо, нам сюди?
How are you feeling now, Tainari? Do you want to rest some more?
There's some shade here, so we can stop for a while.
All right, let's do that.
Oh, Sino and Tainari. And you've got the Traveler and Paimon with you.
Oh, hey, Layla!
Yeah, the sun was too strong, so I decided to take cover here for a while. What about you? Are you all done already?
Unfortunately not. I'm not quite as capable as I thought. I intend to withdraw from this round. Sino and the Traveler are escorting me back to Aru Village.
Withdraw? Can you even do that?
I believe the rules do provide for such a situation. Al-Haytham did say that the act of leaving the competition grounds would result in disqualification from the round.
Didn't I ask you if you were all right before this? If you had just decided to withdraw then, you wouldn't have had to suffer.
Well, I had to try, didn't I? So I tried, and it didn't work out. And now I'm backing out while I can. When I get back, I'm definitely going to make a batch of sun-resistant oil. Next time I venture into the desert, I'll be prepared. By the way, you're Layla, aren't you? You don't look very well yourself. Will you be all right?
I did feel a little faint when I first entered the desert, but I feel a lot better after resting here for a while.
Be careful not to push yourself too hard.
Don't worry. I'm just...
Feeling the pressure?
You can tell?
Your expression is similar to the ones I see on criminals' faces when I interrogate them.
To tell you the truth, I'm still not sure whether I have what it takes to represent the Ratawahis Darshan in the championship. Most people voted for me because of all the rumors surrounding me, and to be honest, those rumors don't really mean anything. Now I don't know how to deal with all the expectations they've put on me. Even the people who usually criticize me voted for me this time. So I feel like I have to live up to their expectations somehow.
So their expectations are putting pressure on you.
Yes. Actually, I heard that you were voted in as well, Tainari. How do you deal with it?
To be completely honest, I don't really feel any pressure. Firstly, those who expect things from you do not necessarily do so for benign reasons. On the other hand, those who do consider your feelings certainly wouldn't want you to push yourself. Next, we are researchers. Our primary duty is to interact with knowledge, not to meet others' expectations. As for me, I took part in this competition to advertise for an academic lecture at Gandharvaville next month. I'll obviously try my best during the competition, but I won't let any additional pressure get to me. I think you can also try to find a clearly defined goal. That may help you.
Huh. I understand. Thanks for your advice.
I'm absolutely parched after talking so much.
I've still got some water with me.
No, I'll be all right. We aren't far from Aru village, so I can go the rest of the way myself. You should get back to the competition. Don't you want to win that limited edition card?
Yes. All right then. Your spirit will live on through me.
Hey, don't talk like that. I'm not dead, Sino. Everyone, I'll be heading back now. See you after the round ends.
I'll continue searching for the ley line disruptors.
Are you feeling better now, Layla?
Yeah, I feel like some of the weight has been taken off my shoulders after chatting with Tainari. It's been a long time since I first left my hometown to come to the academia, and every day here has been so precious. But of course, there have been some rough times. All sorts of complex astrological models, countless quizzes, and essays that took all my brain power to barely finish. Each of those things are like huge boulders barreling at me, forcing me to continue running forward. When I was chosen as my Darshan's representative, it felt like another boulder was added to the ones already rolling behind me. Every time I close my eyes, I think of all the people I'd disappoint if I mess up. Yeah, I think that's what Tainari was trying to tell me. You're our good friends, which is why you didn't stop him from dropping out of this round, and why you don't feel disappointed in me.
That's right! No need to feel so down!
That said, he did also say that he hopes I could have more concrete goals for taking part in this competition. I don't have any now, but I'll give that some thought. Anyway, I won't take up any more of your time. You still have to record the other contestants' progress, don't you? Perhaps they've had some breakthroughs while we've been chatting.
True, We should go look for the others. Now, who's left? Tainari's dropped out for the round, and we just saw Sino.
You could go see how Madame Farozan's doing. I've heard that she's quite knowledgeable about the desert, so she's probably made some progress by now.
Okay, let's go look for Farozan!
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
Have you made any progress?
You're just in time. I'm about to start digging right here.
Oh, you found the leyline disruptor already?
Such a simple problem could never confound me. Not long after entering the desert, I discovered a primal construct that was acting abnormally, so I followed it all the way here. Once I got near here, it suddenly disappeared. Something unusual must be happening around this area.
You're a true expert, Madame Farozan. You knew what to do right away.
Well, I do happen to have more experience than most. But that aside, has anyone completed this challenge yet?
Nope, not yet.
Well then, I suppose I'll be the first. What about that boy Tainari? Oh? And why's that?
He's not used to being out and about in the desert.
Huh. I didn't think he would have such a weakness. I suppose he could use a bit more training. What about the others? Is that Ratawahist girl still a bundle of nerves?
Tainari gave Layla some advice, and she seems to be doing a lot better now. Sino just started his search for the disruptors, and as for Hat Guy, well, who knows what he's thinking.
And what about Kaveh? Has he found a leyline disruptor yet?
Byron doesn't think so, or our locators would have already let us know.
Strange. What's he lollygagging for? With his skills, you should have heard something from him by now. Well, I'm afraid the most thrilling moments are already done here. You should probably go find Kaveh and see how he's faring now. Here it comes. I think I'm about to strike gold.
Come on, stop following me! I already gave you all the food I had on me. You can cry all you want. I don't have any more food. All I have left is a half bottle of water, and I can't possibly give you that. Without water, traveling in the desert will be incredibly difficult, and I still need to find what I'm looking for. Mirak, can you help me out here? Keep them away.
Kaveh, there you are! Farozan told us to come see how you're doing. What are you up to?
Just thinking about it makes me upset. Not long after I entered the desert, I was accosted by these fellows. I don't know why, but they didn't leave the competition grounds, and now the ley line disruptions have left them confused and circling around the area. The moment they saw me, they wouldn't leave me alone. They even cheated me out of my limited food supply. Hey, didn't I ask you to keep them away?
Kaveh, is this flying metal thingy yours?
That's right. This is my toolbox, Marak.
Your toolbox? Huh. It seems pretty fancy. Hey there! Can you understand us?
Sometimes I need to carry things when I go out, so it's handy to have a portable toolbox.
Well, this definitely doesn't look like an ordinary toolbox, that's for sure.
It's a long story. When I was working in the desert, I ran into a merchant group who had a machine core they excavated from some tomb. It was clearly from King Deshret's civilization. His technology still isn't fully understood, and Kasharawar has many different opinions on this topic. Our current theories cannot explain such mysteries. Upon seeing such a rare, complete specimen before me, I forked over all the mora on my person to purchase it. Some time back, I wanted to make an automated case that could store my offloaded items. With that core, I created Marak. It can't understand commands that are too complex, but it can serve as my assistant and help me with things like mapping and surveying. Most importantly, it can't talk, so it can't give me any attitude. Oh, yes. Thanks for helping hide the fact that I live at Al-Haytham's place earlier.
Sorry.
I hope this season of my life ends soon, so I can get things back on track. Things just started going downhill at some point. Maybe it all started when my mom remarried and left for Fontaine. Or maybe it all started when I spoke to Al-Haytham in the library. Or maybe it's because constructing the Palace of Alcazarzaray burned through my funds. I'm still paying off the debt from that one. Oh, when's this going to end? Now that I think about it, I guess we're all unlucky here. It's not like any of you asked to be trapped in a ley line disruption. Okay, let me get you all out.
Kaveh, aren't you going to look for the ley line disruptors?
Yes, but I can't just leave them here, can I? Oh, forget it. The more I think about this, the more I feel a headache coming on. I'll get back to searching once I get them out of here. Time's a-wasting. I'm off.
Kaveh looks like he's conflicted. He really wants to win, but he can't ignore those he wants to help. he's the type who easily gets himself into tough spots. Paimon doesn't mean this in an insulting way, but he seems like the kind of guy who'd be really easy to take advantage of. Whoa! Someone's done already! Paimon also wants to know. Let's go back and ask Alhaitham.
Verification complete. Congratulations on being this round's first winner, Sino.
Ooh, so Sino was the quickest.
I am from Spontamod, after all. We know a lot about ley lines, so finding a disruptor was never going to be particularly difficult for me.
Since the Traveler and Paimon also happen to be here, do you have anything you want to say?
Anything I want to say? My friend couldn't continue on, so failure was never an option. The bonds of yesterday will forge the road to tomorrow. With the ties of friendship that bind us, I won't lose to anyone. That's a line from King of Invocations, one of my favorite works, and it sums up my thoughts right now.
It might be a good thing that Tighnari isn't here, or else he'd give Sino a good smack right about now.
Oh wow, it's already so late. Everyone's probably running low on food and water. It'll only get harder from here on out.
Something similar happened in King of Invocations. What a classic.
Any thoughts on that, Alhaitham?
I have no thoughts regarding King of Invocations.
Miru obviously wasn't asking about that.
Deserts are much more dangerous at night, so this competition should be nearing its end. At the moment, only Farazan, Layla, and Kaveh remain.
I wonder who the next person to find a disruptor will be.
Wait, only 3 people are left? Tighnari forfeited, and Sino's already done. What about Hat Guy?
He also forfeited not long ago.
Paimon can't understand what he's thinking at all. But, like Alhaitham said, this round's almost over. Let's go see what the other contestants are doing.
Things are really heating up now. You can feel the contestants' passion too, can't you, Alhaitham?
Compared to the abstraction of human emotions, the desert heat is easier to intuit. Tighnari made the right decision to forfeit.
again. You know, it suddenly occurred to me that you guys have had to do a lot of running around this time. Don't you find it tiring? Well, the desert's getting colder now that night's falling, and the wind can really sting your face because of all the sand in it. Has anyone finished this round yet?
Sino's already shut one down. Have you made any progress yet?
I circled the whole area, but I didn't find anything. But I did have the chance to think some more about that thing that was weighing on my mind, and I realized something. Well, my fellow Ritaohist members must have all put my name forward for different reasons, and maybe a lot of them only picked me because they wanted to watch me make a fool of myself. But be that as it may, I believe that a lot of them genuinely do expect great things from me. And I want to live up to their expectations. I don't want them to regret putting my name down.
Huh? But doesn't thinking like that put a lot of pressure on you?
Of course, that comes with some amount of pressure for sure. But now I've thought about it, I don't feel like this is something I have to do. Instead, it's something I want to do. That may not sound like a huge difference to you, but it's helped me relax a lot. So don't worry about me.
Well, that's great!
Also, now that I've relaxed, I'm suddenly really sleepy. I think I'll just take a quick nap. Just a quick one. But the competition isn't over yet. Oh, Layla. She's really a bundle of nerves, isn't she?
Wait, you're...
Good to see you too. Ooh, it's nice to be out. Feels like I've been cooped up inside for quite a while. Well, since I'm here, I guess I should help her finish this. What are we supposed to be doing here again? Finding a ley line disruptor, was it? Let me see. Looks like she's basically gathered all the information she needs. It won't take long to wrap this up. Come with me, you two. Do you ever get the feeling that the ley lines have a regular flow? Similar to the way that celestial bodies follow fixed orbits. If we were looking down from on high, I wonder whether we'd find that the ley lines are just the reflections of the stars upon the Earth. Not all astrological phenomena can be directly observed. Some are deductions based on other details that we know. It's the same situation with the ley lines. The parts of them that are hidden underground can be identified via elemental energy, sound, and other phenomena. Plus, now that someone has shut one of the disruptors down, the contrast between before and after can provide me with further information still. Let me see. It should be here, I think.
Steady as stone. Ha! Yeah! Ha!
right? I'll turn it off. That should restore the ley lines in the area to normal.
Nice work!
Again, I didn't do any of the real work. I'm just wrapping up. She'll probably wake up soon. No doubt she'll be a little disoriented at first, but once she's got her bearings, she'll go and report that she shut down this disruptor. Will you be staying here for a while? Or are you going to check on the other contestants?
Oh, time to check our locator. Whoa, it looks like Kaveh and Farozan are headed towards the same place.
Perhaps they're about to find the last disruptor. Also, speaking of Kaveh, he's an interesting one.
Huh? Why do you say that?
Before the second round, he had a chat with the other me. He said that worries can be like illnesses. They don't always have a magic cure. Sometimes you just have to endure them as best you can until they run their course. But the way I see it, his situation is much worse than my other self's. She just hadn't found what she wanted to do at the moment, which is why she felt lost. Kaveh, meanwhile, knows what he wants to do. He's convinced that he has to win, and yet he still seems conflicted. He doesn't have a second personality, but somehow he still seems that he's at odds with himself in some way. I don't know exactly how to describe it. It's like he's smiling on the outside, but there's no joy inside, only sorrow. Still, who knows? He must be more experienced than me. Maybe he's just better at dealing with it all than I am. Oh, but back to the topic of wrapping up. Shouldn't you be getting back to the action to record how everything plays out?
Oh, true. Okay then, guess we'll be going now. We'll keep everything you said in mind. Kaveh and Farozan were super confident at the start, but it turns out they're the last ones to find the disruptor. But between the two of them, who's going to get there first? Let's head over quick.
Right idea. Wrong time. It should be around here.
Finally found it.
Kaveh? Are you?
Oh, Madame Farozan. And here I thought you would have finished this round by now.
Farozan! Kaveh! Oh, looks like Layla's already done.
I didn't expect that you and I would find a disruptor at the same time. How are the other contestants doing?
Tainari and Hatguy forfeited, while Sino and Layla are already done. You two are the only ones left. Huh? That's weird. Didn't you start digging really early on?
Yes, I kept digging, but instead of finding a disruptor, I found a ruin. I fell down pretty deep, and it was completely dark in there. It took me quite some time to unlock the various mechanisms and return to the surface.
That's actually really impressive.
Finishing a week's worth of trials in such a short time. Huh. That's pretty amazing, Madame Farozan.
What about you? Why are you so late?
I encountered a lot of lost desert foxes along the way, and I brought them to the outskirts of the competition zone. When I came back, I was absolutely parched. And then I blacked out. Probably from the heat, you know? When I woke up, it was already night. I used the last of my strength to come here.
A most curious reason indeed. But are you sure you're all right?
It sounds like you were in an incredibly dangerous situation. You said you were familiar with the desert. But the way you handle problems... It does feel rather at odds with your title as a genius.
It was problematic, but that had nothing to do with me being a genius. It was my decision. The way I did things wasn't optimal, but I wouldn't have been comfortable not doing it either. My conscience would have weighed on me.
Youths these days, each stranger than the next. But back to the main issue at hand. Since we are both very certain that this is where the final ley line disruptor is, let's dig it up then. Well, this is indeed it. Of that there is no doubt. But how shall we count the score this time? What is it, youngster? You seem relieved.
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that this round's finally over. There shouldn't be any more innocent creatures getting wrapped up in danger. As for the points, I guess we can draw lots again later. I can't think of anything better.
Alright, in that case, let's all head back to Aru Village. Paimon thinks you'll both need some water and rest.
Looks like the second round is over. I wonder who is faster, Kaveh or Madame Farazan? Huh? Where's Madame Farazan?
She went to get water. She'll be back shortly. We basically arrived at the same time, so we'd like to draw lots again.
You get caught up in some things so easily, like drawing lots.
I'm not caught up in anything! Don't make it sound like I take pleasure in having bad luck!
Really? Then should I say that you have a curious affinity for drawing lots?
I'll go get the box and slips of paper for the lots. Please wait a moment.
Oh, here we go again. Let's see how I fare.
I got it! Did you see that? I won!
Congratulations!
Looks like Kaveh's luck's taking a turn for the better!
Oh, finally! After...
It looks like you've been rewarded for your tribulations in the desert. This round's points are yours.
And with that, our second round is done. Sino, Layla, and Kaveh are our victorious contestants. As for the current standings, let me see. Sino and Layla both have 4 points, putting them both in first place. The rest in descending order are Tighnari, Farazan, Kaveh, and Hakai. The next round will be the final one. Please rest up before then, everyone. I heard that some stalls at the Wisdom Gala are debuting new games, so feel free to drop by if you're interested. Otherwise, see you next round.
Бачиш, ще не кінець? Я думав, кінець буде. Другій часті. Ні, друга часть ще не завершена. Ой. Ой, пізня, я їлі держуся. Реально, треба було в обід лягти хоча б на годинку, ну максимум 2. Поспати, бо я дуже пізно ліг. Що дуже пізно. От я все став зрані. Вначалі було не... Ну, майду не паду держався, а після обіду це почало щось вже тяжко почало. Прям дуже тяжко. Начало і конець. Чё? На этой территории проходит задание. В следующей части Короля Заклинаний. Пожалуйста, выполните сначала его. Чё? Части Короля Заклинаний. Коши Короля Заклинаний. В следующей части Короля Заклинания. Кажется, писатель Фукумото чем-то озадачен. Поговорите с ним. В следующей части Короля Заклинаний. Да, дуже хочеться мені зараз виконувати завдання. Якесь непонятне. Так, ну що ж, 15 хвилин, так будемо закруглятися. Починали коли це в 13:45, 14, 15, 16, ну так, все правильно. Ой, в мене желання вообще нема зараз читати. Та що, чувак, ми скіпаємо тебе. Я реально не хочу я нічого читати. Ізвиняй. Якби була озвучка, то ще б ладно. А я читати нічого не хочу. Да, окей. Це що, ще не все? Да я...
Astrologers must rid themselves of material desires. Only by ridding oneself of clutter can one see the true world around them.
За китяшку спускався, кнопочку не спів нажати. Та китяшка померла мене. Тобто я не спеціально. Ще в кафе йди. Ага. Тут що, Сайно участвує, що? Так, я читати не хочу. Ми це скіпаємо. О, сундук ще дається якийсь. Що? Там дали нам артефакт. Я тут сайно щось цей. Сайно. Кому цікаво, будете паузу нажимати читати. Тут вам время хватає, щоб нажати паузу і прочитати. Можливо, я типу читаю на стрімі. Ну, верніше в записі. Що тут писало? Зараз не хочу. Я дуже уставший, що піздець просто. Максимально уставший. Просто треба 4 дні осталось, треба спіти пройти і івент крупний, і цей бездну пройти. Як би сказати. Сфотографуйте самі. Окей. Є. Все. Фотосесія сайночу, виходить. Б, так быстро задание вийшло і 20-очку заробили даже. Ніфіга собі. Так, дивимося, що там було. Так, ну типа, вже відкрилося. Так, це ж у нас магазин. Ні, це не магазин. Чо? Що тут сайно робить? Ха. Так, те щось продається? Да, щось вроді продається. О, рецепт тулумба. 3 звезды. Похвала. Засохни орехи. Падісаровий пудінг. У мене вроді це є. О, дивіться щось нове. Кофейні зерна. Візьмемо, звісно, навіть всі сотню заберемо. У мене там щось нове продається, а в мене нема. Все. Кофейные зерна взяли. Кафе Сумеру. Где купить? Ну, пудинг в мене є, та і все. Так, 15 хвилин осталось максимум ще. Треба хоча б другий етап допройти. Так, студент, ученый, солдат, вольнонаемник, что там писало, матра ставки. Сайно щось тут робить, ну не будемо трогати їх, хай відпочивають. Ні, 4 часа я не видержу. Це 3 часа було стріма по сюжету Байджу, тут ще 3 часа. Івент граємо. Ой. Якби б це я виспався, був би бодрим, да, можливо і 4 часа можна було провести стрім по івентові, але я не видержу. На годинку лягу.
It feels like something's been on your mind this entire time.
Человек седыми волосами появляется перед началом турнира. Секретный разговор, который я слышала после первого раунда.
Traveler, Paimon, I finally found you.
Finally? Did something happen?
Don't you feel like there's something off about this year's Academia extravaganza? When Candace and I were at the cafe earlier, we might have caught sight of some mercs on business. Thing is, they were disguised as tourists here to shop. But no disguise can mask the stench of blood. Just from their suspicious looks, I bet they do dirty work like kidnapping or assassinations.
We eavesdropped on them for a while. Their target seems to be someone called Sachin.
Sachin? Isn't that the person who Karina mentioned during the opening ceremony? He's apparently the sponsor behind the competition prizes and the Diadem of Knowledge, but he hasn't shown himself at all.
Sounds like a rich person, all right. It makes sense now. The Eremites have been struggling to make ends meet recently, so a lot of groups have been doing private work that involves the rich. In their words, one gig sets you up for half a year. Just one job like this nets them enough mora to take it easy for a while.
The extravaganza has brought many tourists to Sumeru City all at once, so it's likely that they took advantage of the bustle to sneak in. Dia and I wanted to directly capture them, but they were on guard and made some excuse to slip away.
I would have tied him up if it wouldn't have caused a scene. Who's legally supposed to take care of this kind of thing? The Matra or the Core of 30?
If Sino were here, he'd definitely get involved. Why don't we head over to the Academia and tell Matra? Thanks a million, you two.
Not at all. It was coincidence on our part as well.
Yeah, don't sweat it. The Eremites' reputation is gonna get even worse if these scumbags succeed. But this is Sumeru City. Candace and I don't have as much freedom to act here, so we're leaving this in your hands.
Should you require our aid, come find us at the cafe.
No, добре.
Paimon's noticed that something's bugging you. Is it the extravaganza? 'Cause Paimon's starting to think that there's more than meets the eye here, too. But thinking like this isn't doing anything. Let's just go find Matra.
Да, отправляйтесь в академию. А мы шли сюди. Так, а тут якась ігра, щоб де віддає. І відданих. Тоже щось, типа, буде, наверно. Так, в академію це його наверх. Значить, сюди. Ну що, Мата, то хто це? З ким ми будемо говорити? З кимось? Чи Сайно? Чи хто там?
Hey, isn't that the Matra we investigated Siraj with? Arav, wasn't it? Let's go talk to him.
Hello, both. It's been a while. Do you have any issues to report? Someone's planning to kidnap Sachin. Goodness.
А, це
Though I
ж він
suppose it's not all
часто
that surprising.
вроді ж в сюжеті Ельхатама, да, якщо не ошибаюсь? Вроді. Так, ладно, читаємо. Ну і туди ще його запіхнути, ще івент, виходить.
The growing popularity of the extravaganza has given him quite the reputation boost as its sponsor. He's seen as one of these super rich types.
Well, since he's got a target on his back now, shouldn't you send some people to protect him?
To tell you the truth, we've thought about doing just that. However, Sachin apparently prefers to spend most of his time out doing field work, and hardly ever comes back to Sumeru City. No one has been able to contact him. Our only lead is something he once said. Each time the Inter-Darshan Championship is held, I will be watching from close by to choose a suitable person to inherit my estate. Assuming he remains committed to that promise, then he must be right here in the city somewhere. I suspect that the Eremites in question must have heard about that as well, and decided to come here and try their luck.
So, they shouldn't know where Sachin is either, right?
I would assume not. Anyway, Mahamatra Saino is still on vacation, so I'll handle this. Don't you worry. A couple of kidnappers aren't gonna get very far in Sumeru City these days. I have my ways of forcing them out into the open. All of that said, if you're interested in Sachin's story, why don't you try tracking him down as well? The sooner we ascertain his whereabouts, the quicker we can act to ensure his safety. I mean, you could task all the Matra and the whole Corps of 30 with someone's protection, but if the client doesn't show themselves, there's nothing we can do to help them.
Fair point. Guess we should start searching for him too, but where should we start?
Матры располагают какой-то информацией.
None, I'm afraid. He's never committed any crimes or broken academic protocol, so we don't have a very detailed file on him. I've heard that Alhaitham has now stepped down from his post as acting Grand Sage and is back to being the scribe again. Maybe it's worth checking to see if he knows anything.
Good idea! Okay, we'll head back to the extravaganza venue and see if we can find him.
Бать, це ще й не кінець, а вже закінчувати стрім я хочу. Де там той виход? А, наверное, будемо закінчувати, бо зараз Альхатамом додому піздіти. Так, їх я знаку закінчу. Так, ну, наверное, тут зупинимося біля, скажімо так, контрольної точки, або все одно до нам близько. Нам вон тут туди, до тої площадки, там де починався фестиваль, да, де починався фестиваль. А ще годину я не видержу, можна сказати, і так. Це і так тяжко, просто я дуже уставший, ну. Уставший і мені тяжко. Зранку ще більш-менш, але зараз ні. Так, що то у нас все хорошо працював стрім, да?
In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
Да, бачу, стрім працював хорошо. Так, ну що, я думаю, зараз буде фініш. Походу ми поговоримо з Альхатамом. Що він нам там скаже цікаву інформацію, чи теж він щось знає, чи не знає. А слідуюча часть, скажімо так, стріма по цьому івенту буде, я думаю, завтра. Якщо не буде ніяких проблем, все буде хорошо, то слідуючий стрім буде завтра, думаю. Сюжет немає, це у нас іде зараз івент тут. Торжество разума, 2 глава. Подозрительні обстоятельства. Поручення, ну, поручення зроблю. Це, як би сказати, Щас я зроблю. Це у нас відправляється із таверну, Кошкін хвост. Ну там цей священний призив семерих. Та ти що, дають 60 камней стока, ну це там один раз, значить дають і все, далі давати не будуть вроді. Так, а це в нас виходить всякі 3, 6, да, 6. Це всякі кіоски, які треба погорити там, і нам дадуть, ну типа відкриються міні-ігри. Ми зможемо грати. І це в нас що? Розпросіття Дорі. Це теж щось там з Дорі зв'язано, там не знаю що. Да, 80 смоли, тобто вже не спіли ні в боса нічого зробити, можна сказати. Ну, читай, що почти 2 глави пройшли сюжетки. Почти 2 глави. О. Там що? Китяшечка, так жалко. Ну, померли за тебе один раз. Ну, кнопочку не спів нажати, то і вона померла там, коли падали, спускалися. Так, ну що ж, на цьому, я думаю, можно и закінчити. Большую благодарность выражаю тем, кто поставит лайки этому видео, чтобы отображалось в поисках и рекомендациях. А на этом закончим. Мы играли в Genshin Impact на PlayStation 4. Ивент Торжество, разума, первая часть. Thank you for watching, everyone, bye bye, see you next time. Всем пока-пока, увидимся во второй части, может быть завтра. Все, всем пока.